Let me give you a little quick rundown on what I use, because people always want to know, like, hey, what did you use and what sound and all that stuff. I use an Oxygen 49, which is this one right here, but I have a newer version that I use. That's what I have at the other location. And then I have my laptop right here. I just have a regular MacBook Pro. I'm using MainStage right now. So if you've never heard of MainStage basically runs, it's basically like a piano, but in your computer, and you can run it live. It's pretty cool. I use it a lot for everything I do, from church to wedding gigs, the whole nine. I use Logic Pro X. That's what I use to record. And I use Keyscape by Spectrasonics. By far the best pianos ever to me. Like, I still have yet to find a piano better. There's people that say there's other better ones, but Keyscape is literally the best piano software that I've ever used. It's worth every single penny. If you want to invest in yourself, I definitely recommend you getting Keyscape. If you want to invest even more, get Omnisphere. If you want to enter this whole realm of playing instrumentals and stuff, these are some of the investments. Now, you can do it with stock sounds from MainStage. MainStage is, I think it's like $30 or something like that. But as you progress and start to learn more, definitely would encourage you guys to invest in that. So let's get started. All right, so here we go. A lot of people say we're in the key of G. I saw comments that said that we are actually in the key of D, okay? I am using a second inversion. That's basically the whole basis of what's carrying the song. And this is just something I would honestly teach my fellow piano players at church. It's just my preference of playing. It's not that it's wrong or right, it's just my preference. So at the beginning, people hear, well, let me just play. So we're in the key of D. This is D right here. Your basic D. Now my piano sounds all extra pretty because I do have some reverb on it and stuff. And let me kill some of that so you can just hear piano. Nice and raw. So like I said, I start on the second inversion, which my first chord, or my first notes are F sharp. So F sharp, G, A, D. Then I do F sharp, B. So when you hear the very beginning track, that's what it is. And then I land G major 7. G major 7, which is G, D, B, D, F sharp. Sometimes I'll add the actual G, so it'll be like that, but I'm doing it like this right now. And then I go to what's a B minor 7, which is B minor, F sharp, A, D, F sharp. Back to G. Okay. Some of the chords we'll use an A major or A2. So if you're familiar with A, A2 is literally adding the B. If you're familiar with major scales, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, obviously the octave, so 2, right? So let me play a little bit, and then I'll kind of stop as I go. Now I articulate, so you saw me kind of articulate the note or voice out a note. Same thing, I'm in the key of D, so I'm playing notes that are in the key of D. Then I go to that B minor. I play A normal, but now when I play it, or if I'm playing it at church or something, I play an A suspended. And then we get to what's considered the verse, which is literally a G major. But what I do is I don't play a voiced out G. I don't do anything like that. I don't do that. I literally just go. So I'm playing 3 notes, G, D, and B. And then I walk it up to A major, A, E, C sharp, B minor, B, F sharp, D, which that's B minor. That's B minor, but I'm not doing all the fanciness. I'm just keeping it simple. So again, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Then again, that A suspended I talked about. Back to G. Same thing, 3 notes, guys. It's not difficult. 2, 3, 2, 3. Back to that A suspended. Okay, that's the verse. There's no gimmicks to it. Pretty straightforward. Okay, so now let's get to what's I consider the chorus, which is the E minor. It goes, I do an E minor 9, voiced out like a G. So my hand, and if you're paying attention to my hand, and I might be going fast, but if you can just go back, you'll see my hand basically stays in this position a lot. Okay, and I keep my pinky open because I might do the octave. If you don't know what an octave is, it's the same note, just 12 steps ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so there's your octave. Okay, so now I go to what I consider my chorus. Okay, now I'm doing here, I'm not mistaken, it's an E. Yeah, I think it's an E minor 7. Yeah, E7, E minor 7. I'm not ringing the whole chord out. That's a thing that people think when you go look up a chord, you have to ring it out. Now, you do because you're learning it. Once you get familiar with it, you get comfortable, you make your own variations of the chord. This is my variation. I do an E, B, and then I do octave to E. So I get a nice strong tone. I do a G, and I do a D, which is my 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. Right? There it is. So once I do that, then I voice this out, which is that A suspended chord over the E. Then I go to that G, same thing. Now right here it changes. A, F sharp, E. So again. B minor. Sorry. So let me go back. The chords in the chorus are E minor, so you can base yourself off of something. G, B minor, A major. Okay, the melody that's being played there is what I'm playing. So G, the A suspended over that G, B minor, the A suspended. I don't remember exactly what I played there in this moment, but more or less along those lines. So I'll take it slow one more time. Sorry, I'm doing a D for some reason. Suspended. And then it goes back to verse, which you already know. Goes that, and it goes back to chorus, and then it kind of repeats and repeats and repeats several times. So you guys can go back to the video if you got stuck a little bit. You can go over it, learn that part pretty well. Then we get to my favorite part, which is what I like to call, what we in the music world call the bridge. I like to call this, in particular case, my landing place, because the bridge is always a good place where it takes you away from the conflict of chords that you've been playing. And if you've been playing a melody, the bridge always opens up the song that you're playing. In this case, I played one of my favorite progressions from a song that I heard so many years ago. When we sat in a room, I gave Cody the look like, dude, we're gonna play this progression, follow me. And he did. Remember, everything was organic, there was no structure, we hadn't planned anything. We literally just played from wherever we were at in that moment. And I do the first chord to the bridge. Let me go over bridge chords. So D, same thing, D, A, D, E minor, E, B, D, B minor, and then G. That's it. There's no gimmicks. I'll do it again. D, A, D, and F sharp. E minor, E, B, D, E, B, D, G, G, D, G, I'm sorry, G, D, B. Sometimes I do the G, it's completely up to you. B minor, A, D, and then B and F sharp on the right hand, on the left hand. Then A. And then you kind of just expand from there. I think I told you guys wrong. All right, let me do it over. Bridge chords, because I did it wrong the first time. Here we go. So D, D, A, D, F sharp, E minor, E, B, D, B minor, B, F sharp, A, D, F sharp, that A suspended. All right, back to A. Is it G? I think it's G. Don't listen to me. It's G. G, D, G. There you go. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Yeah, it's G. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So I might open up the chord a little bit more. It depends. I literally do it regular D major to just voice that different. And that's the part you can just kind of hear. And then I start to pick it up. Now this is where you hear this. Let me go over this chords. So I'm doing the D, D, A, D, A, D, F sharp, right? It's the same chord we've been hearing. And then I do what's an E minor 7, but I have a big reach. This might not be the case for you. But I do E, B, D, G, D, G. And I do it just for the color it gives. So if you listen to the coloring, if you have that ear for that, you hear it. And then we go to B minor. Same B minor we've been doing. Then I stay there. My hand stays the same. I'm kind of playing between B and A. D, then the E minor, B minor, and so on. And then it gets to the end. And so on. So there you have it, guys. If you have questions, like I said, go ahead and drop in the comments. I'll do my best to answer. I think I went over everything. This is I feel like it's a long video. It's like a 15-minute video. It took 8 minutes to do the song, and it takes always longer to explain it. But thank you guys again for checking it out.